Today's video is sponsored by Catalina Crunch.
Welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. Before we get into what we're working on here, there's something I want to discuss.
It's a problem that many of us have.
Oh, problem for Mike.
Melissa's a door slammer.
I shut the door.
On the truck, on the Bronco, she closes the door too hard.
Here's how it all started. Back when we had flip phones, it was so fun to be like, oh yeah, goodbye. And you just folded it shut. Get out of the car. See you later.
But it's just a gentle push, Melissa, and it closes. But you are a door slammer.
Gosh. He totally, seriously wants just the wind shut the door.
Just enough. That's all you need. It's just enough. But anyway.
And Hunter does it. Oh, why does Hunter have to slam the door? Hunter is a door slammer.
Not only is Hunter a door slammer, if you don't know, most of you do that watch our channel, our oldest son Hunter is 30 years old, has autism, is nonverbal, but you plan everything you do. There's a big bee buzzing around right on the screen. You plan everything that you do, and one of those things is where you park. You never park next to another vehicle. If you park in the garage, you make sure there is plenty of room on the passenger side, because when Hunter opens that door, kicks it open, and it would take out anything that's in its way. And knock on wood, we've never had a problem because we all know how to prepare for that. So,
but let me tell you something funny. You take him to a parking lot, Lowe's, wherever, and we're getting out. Hunter loves water bottles, pop bottles, soda bottles, whatever. He instantly gets out, shuts his door, and looks in the car beside us.
That's horrible. Yeah.
It is horrible when the owner comes walking around the end of the car.
You're like, get out of there, Hunter.
And they're like, excuse me, can I help you? I'm like, oh, come here, Hunter. I'm like, he has autism, and I'm just working with him. His parents are working on that to not.
So Hunter has autism, which explains why he slams doors and why he just kicks them open. You don't really have an excuse.
I don't know my own strength.
Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, today we are working on the run for the chicken coop. If you watched that video the other day, we set all these posts, which came out absolutely perfectly, and now we're putting some stringers up, and I just had a little incident off camera. We're putting one up, she grabbed it, I cut it. This thing, it looked like a pretzel,
It was like a little wavy.
I was picking them out at the lumber yard, and so was the guy, and he did a good job. He got most of them, but this one was like a pretzel, and it just ended up beating it off with a hammer and replacing it. So that's one of the things about pressure-treated lumber And you all know this. When you get it, you better get it and use it right away. If you leave that stuff sit around for half a day, it goes crazy on you. So, but anyway, that's what we're working on right now. Also going to try to get some mowing done tonight. We'll see how much we get done here tonight, but we'll pick this up tomorrow.
I mentioned earlier that today's video is sponsored by Catalina Crunch, and we wanted to thank them for sponsoring today's video. Alright guys, I'm about to leave for the gym. I just had some of Catalina Crunch's Cinnamon Toast cereal, which was amazing. It was just like my favorite cereal that I would always eat when I was growing up, except I don't feel as guilty eating this one because I know that it's a healthier option for me. But I'm bringing all of my Catalina Crunch snacks mix with me to the gym right now. They're just a super quick, easy snack. They're super good, but not only are they super good, but they're also healthy. So I love eating them before and during my workout when I just need something quick to keep me going and just want a good snack. Alright guys, I'm here at the gym and I'm with Lizzie. Lizzie is one of the coaches here at the gym, and me and Lizzie are always on the look for a good snack, so I'm going to have Lizzie try Catalina Crunch's snack mix. So we have 4 different flavors. We have traditional, creamy ranch, spicy kick, and cheddar. So which do you want to try?
Let's go with the spicy flavor.
Spicy kick?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so while Lizzie's trying the spicy kick snack mix, I'm going to tell you why these are such a great healthy option. So these are keto friendly, low carb, high protein, but also made with all clean ingredients consisting of Catalina Crunch's own cereal mix, high protein chickpea pretzels, a variety of cheese crisp and nuts. So, Lizzie, what do you think?
It's so good.
Alright guys, I just got back from the gym. I'm whooped if you couldn't tell. But if you're interested in learning more about Catalina Crunch, use the link in our description box and code Morgans for 15% off your order and free shipping. You can also use that link to locate Catalina Crunch in stores near you and to browse their other products.
Alright, it is first thing in the morning. I'm back working on the chicken run. I got the back wall done. Well, actually there's a few more that go right at ground level. I need to do this side and close in the end. Before I close in that end though, I think I'm going to get the BX, clean all that excess dirt out of there before I close that off. And I actually need some 12 footers as well. I forgot about that. This is about 11 feet 6 inches across. I've got some 10 footers that'll finish all the stringers on this side, but I am going to need some 12 footers for that end and across the top. But pretty good morning so far. Things are moving along. It's warming up pretty quick. Darian, the electrician's over working on the building. I don't know if you can see that, putting up some big floodlights on the outside. We're going to put 3 big floods on this side and a motion light on the road side. But he's about wrapped up inside the building. Now just doing some stuff here on the outside. Little update on the inside of the building. After Darian's done, the insulation guys will be in. And a little side note, when it comes to insulation, now I can't speak for all areas, but around here you can get companies to insulate the entire building cheaper than what I could buy the insulation for. So as soon as Darian's done with the wiring, the insulation guys will come in, and then we'll start on all the 3/4 inch tongue and groove and the tin and all that stuff and get everything finished up in there. But I think that's about it. Right now, I'm gonna hop in the truck, go down, unload the BX, clean this up, and get back to work on the run. All right, we are going to unload the BX. had taken this down to the West Virginia property the other day. Just haven't had a chance to unload it yet. I don't know where you guys chain your BX down. This is where I do. Works out pretty good here on the front. Then on the back, I go around this plate right here. It is tempting, you know, just to run a chain over this where your backhoe mounts. And you could get it good and tight, but my concern was if you hit a good bump, get a little flex in the tires, that chain could hop out of there. I don't know if it could or not, but the way I have it here, it's not going anywhere. So I mentioned the other day in a video, it's a little sketchy loading the BX on this trailer. I mean, it's not too bad, but the problem is my ramps only go to right here, and you can see by my tire tracks, I barely have half a tire on each ramp. So some of you had some pretty good suggestions in the comments how to remedy that. I'm not sure if I'll do anything or not, because I don't see myself hauling the BX on this trailer very much. I do have a 16-foot landscape trailer with a ramp that goes all the way across. The only reason I took this trailer to West Virginia the other day, I had that 20-foot culvert pipe, 2 joints. That's why I use this trailer. So if I find myself needing to haul the BX more, I will do something, but we'll just have to see. But right now, I'm going to take the brush hog off, even though I'm going to use it this afternoon. Just a little too long to clean out that dirt in the chicken run the way it is. It's one thing nice about the quick hitch though, it just takes a second. Sometime I need to get another load of, actually probably 2 more loads of 2A limestone and coat all this number 3 rock. I think I'm gonna wait though till we get the building built for the new sawmill that's coming. Because I'm sure this whole area down here will kind of get torn up a little bit. Just gotta be careful walking on this stuff though. That's the ankle breaker stuff. So this is one of the exterior lights on the building, but I'll introduce you to Darian, the electrician. Nice to see a young guy taking up the trade. How old are you, Darian, now?
I'm 21.
21. He's doing a fine job in the building. How many feet of wire do you think you'll have when this is all done?
That's I'm thinking we'll end up somewhere around a mile wire total. You know, between 14.2 all the way up to 6.2. So.
And we really didn't skimp on anything. We got a lot of outlets and things. We tried to think it through pretty well in the shop, in the game room, and all that stuff. But Darian's been very helpful because he does this every day, and I don't think of everything. So he brings up ideas, and I say, yeah, let's go with that. But these exterior lights, I love to be able to lighten things up at night. You know what I mean? Can you tell me a little bit about these things?
Yeah, so these are from superbrightleds.com. They have...
You've had good luck with these in the past.
Yeah, it is a Chinese company, but my old boss used to use them, and now I'm using them, and they're great. Never had an issue with any of them, and they make everything from small floodlights all the way up to, you know, stadium lights, and they have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, not only that's 100 watt, but it's like 14,000 lumen or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd have to check the spec sheet, but yeah, they're somewhere around 14,000, I believe.
Yeah, you lit that one up inside the other day. I couldn't believe how bright it is. Yeah. And now you're going to put a motion light on the far side of the building, right?
Yeah, so there'll be a motion on the back side. It'll be one of the 3-head ones.
Yeah, I don't foresee using that much out there, but it's nice for added security on that side. I can see what's going on over here, but I'm going to put that whole Simply Safe system that we use in the house for an alarm system in here as well. So, but yeah, bright lights, security system, I think it's all good.
Yeah, it's going to be like a runway when it's done.
Yeah. So you should be about wrapped up with all the rough-in stuff later this week.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, later this week, maybe a day next week, but other than that, you know,
that sounds good.
I'm wrapping it up here, so.
On to the insulation and after you. Oh yeah, it is. There's a better look at them. Yeah, 100 watt. I never, it took me a while to get on board with the whole LED thing, but I'm telling you, they're amazing. They really are.
Well, what's crazy is how much more cost effective they are. You know, you do end up paying a little more for the fixture, but the money you save on power is, you know, pays for itself. And then they last, you know, most of them are rated 50,000 hours. You know,
yeah.
Whether you get that or not out of them is one thing, but, you know, in general, they're pretty close. So.
Well, when you're done, I think I'm going to have you replace the ones on the house too, if you don't mind. We'll do that. I have those old halogens on there that take like 300 watt halogen bulbs. You can't even find them anymore.
Are they the little flat ones?
Yeah, the long ones are about this big, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they were bright and all that, but they do suck the power, and they literally only last maybe a year and a half, at the most 2 years, and they burn out. And they're just a pain in the neck, but I'd like to replace them with these things here. Yeah, 100 watt there. That's amazing to get 14,000 lumens out of 100 watts. Darian just looked up the specs, so we were sure what he was talking about. They're actually 14,500 lumens.
Yeah, so yeah, they even make they have one here. It's a 240 watt. It's 34,000 lumens. So they have everything.
That's crazy bright. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to get back to work on the chicken run. I'll show you the completed run in the next video. And I want to mention something before I wrap this video up. Daughter Eva did the sponsored portion of this video, and I'll tell you how that went down. We got that box from Catalina Crunch the other day, and I come home and Eva's eating it. And I said, what are you doing? I said, that's for a sponsored video. She said, it's really good. And I said, I'll tell you what then, you can do the sponsored part of the video. And she did fantastic. I appreciate her taking care of that. And like she mentioned, if you want more information, there's a link in the description. Also want to thank all you guys for being here, and we will catch you on the next one.